Alright, we're back at it. Back in Kotamauka. After doing our boat quests. And I've really enjoyed the story so far. We'll have our little touch base. No, I feel like both of these zones have some just good basic premise about getting to know the people, introducing you to the maps, giving you a little bit more context for, you know, the diversity of Tuliyollal and the different regions that kind of compose this portion of the world, which we haven't been to before. So I'm looking forward to seeing what more lies ahead, because I feel like the story can only build from here. Like, this is the foundation, and as we kind of like, you know, lay down all the key players and what they're doing and, you know, what their methods are, or who we're rooting for, or who we're opposed against, I think that that's where you really get to start, like, building the action. So I'm really pumped to see how all these little threads that we have, all of these different people and our allies that are looking for the Golden City for their own reasons, and all of this great cast of characters that we've had kind of unfolded before us, how they're all going to play a role in whatever happens. So with that in mind, let's find this quest. It's over here. And I think we should probably be heading back to Tuliyollal, would be my guess. But I mean, we'll see. Maybe they're just gonna launch us into the full second half of this map here, like right away. I doubt that. I think probably it's gonna be like a little wrap-up quest, and then we head back to the city sort of deal. Oh, and you know what? This is really important business right here. Let me just there we go. Whew! What a relief. I felt so all alone. I've grown so accustomed to this small cat man. Where has Bikulja gone, I wonder? And what did his follower mean by their other prospect? Oh, we did these, right? Right before the end of the last session? Yes, we did. Okay, then let's just talk to Wiklamat. My journey has just started, and already I've met so many wonderful people. Wokevu for one. He's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. And HanuHanu, it warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ihihana, and to help others do the same. I can't help but feel excited thinking who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Zabalya Tie. Alright, already feeling better about reading English than I think I did the last Hooka story we did. You know, some days my brain is like, oh, Rook, I'm on it. No, I've been honing my skills. I am ready. I'm gonna put those words, I'm gonna take them in with my eyes, I'm gonna make them into words, and then you're gonna speak them. And then other days it's just like, and that's how it be sometimes, and we all have to accept this. Just about ourselves, be kind to ourselves. Sometimes people apologize when I'm live on Twitch for like, oh, I'm so sorry for this one small, incredibly tiny, insignificant typo I've made. And I'm like, have you heard me talk? I typo. But like, in speaking, like, but spoken. So, no, you're fine. I can understand what you were trying to say. I got it. Back to Tuliyollal. It just dawned on me. So I did find out that the corn does continue in like all the zones as a side quest. Dang, now I'm wondering if I should go look for the corn in the first two zones and then... You know, we're gonna be back in those zones. So I'm gonna continue on, but both of those zones seemed like they were kind of split zones where there's like gonna be a second half that we'll go back to at some point, so I'll wait for now. I'll bide my time. The themes are growing on me. You know what? They're growing on me, and they do have their context. I think we've mentioned, but jazz, bossa nova. I mean, there's a lot of different jazz adjacent. Although the swing element is surprising to me. I wonder if there's like a tradition of something akin to swing or swing dance. I mean, I know of it in the US, but I wonder if there's more of like an international presence than I realized. When Wiklamat declared her intention to save the festival, I feared where it would lead us. I'm glad to see my concerns were unfounded. Traveling with so large and diverse a group is unfamiliar to me. If she could see me now. Your mentor! The Hanu's festival must be essential to their traditions as the Sundrop dances to the Vanu. I have not forgotten our obligations to Uklamat, but it's moments like these when we can immerse ourselves in the cultures of others that fill me with anticipation for the new experiences this adventure will bring us. I agree, Alphino. I love learning new things about people all around the world or places I haven't been before. I noticed Zoral Ja was not at the Hanu village. Yet in a contest like this one, 'tis only a matter of time until the claimants are pitted against each other in direct competition. Yeah, unless he just doesn't get all the stones and he sucks and he's disqualified because he has a bad attitude. Which honestly, I would be fine with. I'd be like, hell yeah, great. I pray we don't cross paths with Bakul Jaja at the next feat. But even if we do, we've made a good start on these challenges. Hopefully we can keep it up. Look at us! The contest has barely begun and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope. What's our next feat? Where are we going next? We've now won keystones from both the Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Galul Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the giants next! Like Kryl said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home of the Yokui is in the upper reaches of Ergopacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around, through Kozamauka. The route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. The flight of Were Wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city. Whatever you prefer. Are they gonna, like, haul us up on, like, a pulley system or something? Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination. Of course! Who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. What is Aaronville gonna do? Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it. Beach time? Cute fruity drinks? A dip in the ocean? I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Robley, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachumeki and a good person to know. Want to come along? Let's go then! Ah, yes. I think one of my favorite moments was when somebody pointed out to me that it is just like, what you makey. And I don't know, like, maybe it is based in something else, I don't know. But if it's not intentionally named that, I would be so shocked. Ready? The markets of Wachimeki are to the east, on the other side of Bayside Bevy. Oh, accompanying! I've been really grateful that so far we haven't had any of the, like, sneak behind somebody trailing missions, although supposedly you would assume there probably are some in the story, because in the patch notes they at least said that they had, like, adjusted it so that you would be able to see the detection radius now for, like, people that you're trying to stealthily follow, so I assume we'll see them at some point, or maybe they just, like, retroactively applied those, I don't know. Oh, is that NT? This is Aunt T's Tacos, named for its owner here, the lovely T Soul. If you're after the best tacos in Tuliyollal, this place sits at the top with the Balyav Tie. You say that, Third Promise, but you only ever eat at old Brookevoo's food. Come and buy mine for a change. Sorry, T Soul, it has been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop by for a bite once the contest is over. Wook really, like, Wook needs the title, what is it, the, like, everybody's best friend, or the, you know, that one. Wook needs that, because I think that is, like, Wook Lamott's strength. Just, like, everyone's friend, knows everybody. My, Third Promise! How might I assist you this fine morning? Well met, Robley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Something like that. Think you can fix it? You stand among Tural's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question? This child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Arden, a great adventurer I recruited from across the salt. I brought her here to meet you, actually. Thought she might have reason to visit Wachimeki sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Robley, humble representative of this grand center of trade. A pleasure to meet you, Arden. You there! Stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. Oh, wait! Yeah, don't we know this person? Oh, they were on the ship with us! I've seen that man somewhere before. This friend! They were on the ship with us. They're a jewelry maker. Oh, a jewelry maker you met on the voyage over? Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Fontaine? Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? That is to say... Bye, Felicia! Bye, Francis Jane! And we're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if he could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by Leak Pearl if you find him first. Okay, let's find this man. This shy, bashful, lanky, elephant giraffe man. Oh, look at that. yeah, we unlocked the next hunt quest. I think that's probably been on there since I was last in the city, but I just forgot that it was. Here we are now, so. I assume it'll just like introduce you to the counter or the board and be like, this is it. Bolagua. What do we have here? Oh, your posture could use some work, but you've got good eyes. Eyes that have seen a few things. You here to sign up? Ha! The Wing of Protection recommend you, do they? Well, we're always on the lookout for new hunters, and if you're good enough for Wukalamat, you're good enough for us. Pleasure to have you with us, Arden. I suppose I better get down to the introductions. Or maybe I don't need to? This whole idea came from your side of the sea, after all. It was Koana who showed us your ways. Either way, I'll keep it brief. Our hunts work much the same they do in Eorzea. We put a bounty on those beasts that prove themselves an enemy of the people. You kill them and bring us back the proof. You get your reward. While your reputation may precede you, rules are rules, and the rule is I have to test every hopeful out on beginner bills. I can't have every youngling with nothing to her name but a plowshare and a dream of glory skipping merrily away to her doom. Prove yourself in Tural, and I'll give you some bigger, bitier fish to fry. Bye-bye! Dawn Hunt now accessible. I've only saved the world like 20 times, but not as good. I'll find some baby hunts and you know, we're not known here. We're not known here in the same way. Not yet, at least. So this guy is down here somewhere on the beach. I hope he slathered himself up in sun lotion because he looks like the kind of lanky man that would burn, you know? Pale as a white rose. We're just looking for him. Let's see. Shakti. Shashepya is a fun name. Maybe upstairs. I saw one Dr. Griswoldicus. Oh, maybe not. No. It was a good thought. It was a good thought. Oh, you can jump on the roof. That's exciting. Ah, there he is. Being sat on the beach. You were conversing. Oh, hold on. What's my bad French accent? With Master Ropley? You were conversing with Master Ropley? But wait. We've met before, haven't we? On the ship. I'm so sorry, everybody. The good thing is that all my accents are bad. I'm an equal opportunity bad accent person. But I try with all my heart. You found him? Good, I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourselves with my affairs. I am undeserving of such attention. Huh? What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain, do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You are too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tuliyollal, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Wuda, Esteem's Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking, mediocre. I lost all confidence. crippling doubt had possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take a ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. Yet, as you witnessed, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Oh, that was a lot. You offered a morsel, then served us the full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then you have experience with my predicament? Of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers? Yeah, as the story, believe it or not, Fulgertain, as the story has unfolded, I would say Wook Lamont is probably the one person most well suited to have this conversation with you in all of Tuliyollal. Yes. Well, when you put it that way, I just so you remember who her brothers are. Oh, I see. Not me. I'm Wook Lamont, third promise of Tuliyollal. Daughter of the Dawn Servant. Oh, of course, you're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? Like, the real answer is definitely on occasion. If speaking from my heart, yes. But I have to say that I think this line is like, maybe even, at least from what I've gotten so far, like the crux of a huge major theme of the expansion, right? That no matter who we are, and even if we aren't huge heroes like we are in games in real life, or whether or not we feel like, even in games, we struggle to achieve things, or we compare ourselves to other people or other players or those who have more than us, or feel as though, you know, they're better than us in some way. This is like one of the most important things I think that many of us have to remember and keep as our guiding point, right? So I think we're gonna pick this line. You can't measure your worth by the success of others. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards, no new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be as great a goldsmith as him, a little bit of my Tyrol accents are sneaking in here. Don't mind me. I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft as he did. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. Wook Lamont, you gotta be honest in your vulnerability. What is truly important? As Arden just like pointedly stares at Wook Lamont. Like, hey, yeah, Wook Lamont, did you make a mental note of that conversation we just had? Did you pay attention? That I wasn't talking to that man. I mean, I was, but also. Oh, sorry, Arden. I didn't mean to ignore you. But Yes, I'm glad to see Fontaine is giving himself another chance. I can't help but wonder if Fontaine will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk with Robley. Here we go. Honestly, the beach is so pretty. I can see myself just like spending a good amount of time even just idling over here, or like hanging out over at those tables, or vibing, or G-posing. Man, I feel like I'm gonna have to do a whole lap of all of the different zones just after playing through the story, purely for G-pose reasons. They are so pretty and so good. And there are so many little like nooks and crannies that I'm just like, oh, that would be so great for some pictures, or this would be so good, or over here, or this time of day, or this weather condition. The maps are just really, really, really gorgeous, this expansion. And it just gets me even more excited for future X-Packs too, when they won't have to be also like overhauling all the other stuff in the game, so that they can really just use all of this, you know, upgrade to its best advantage. You can do this, Fontaine! It was kind of you to come, but you needn't worry, I've found my courage. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fontaine, and I am a goldsmith from Ulda in faraway Eosia. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Wachumeki. If you will have me, I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So, that's what it was about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Wachumeki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know that I was all that helpful. But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had a moment of much needed self-reflection. Is somebody calling? Oh, is it time? The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbor. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Robley? Ready and waiting? Behold, the sublime touch of a Wachumeki artisan. Oh, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. I wonder if she got that axe from her dad, or if she like had it commissioned. Well, good luck to you, Fontaine. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head for the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Erinville waiting. Fontaine. I know better than to hold myself to an impossible standard. The only thing that matters is the joy my craft can bring to others. That is a good reminder. Always a happy day to add a new artisan to the ranks. Do let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Will do. All right. Back we go. So it sounds like we're going to do like a bit of a circle around into the second half of the map we were just on, and then like end up going back around to Urkopacha. I wonder what Erinville's alternate means of travel is. I wandered through the Bayside markets and found earrings almost identical to mine. They indeed seem to be a common travel charm, just as Mablu described. Yeah, but what's the history behind this specific pair? Did maybe that like design become popular because it was like a gift that was given to like her grandfather or somebody who was a traveler who like met a bunch of people while he was trying to solve everything going on with the Golden City? I wonder. I went to re-examine the Tuliyollal saga. Should we continue apace, we shall soon come face to face, or rather, face to knee with those enormous Yokui. I'm told some of them tower over even the hulking Galul Jaja. All that waiting was making me hungry, so I tried a taco from both Zabalyav Tia and Aunt T's. I think I prefer T-Soul spicier flavors. Of course, Alice is like, give me the hottest thing you've got. I am ready. Can you imagine the Warrior of Light, Alice, and Wuklamat all doing like a spiciest pepper or food competition? Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? What is the plan? Look there. That is my big plan. Boat? Manatee! What is that? Oh, it's a Punuti. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her reason to. First alpacas, now Punutis. We're relying a lot on animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide then. Hehe. I mean, it's true. But did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat? Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozamauka rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Tural now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several on the water. Yeah, look who else had some ideas. Or did they decide to bring Koana with them? Koana! Lamati. Traveling up the river, I presume. Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. Ha! Yeah, that's right. There you two are, you dads. You married dads. Thancred, Urianche, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise, the same as you. I'd heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the Studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the scholar who arranged an introduction to these two gentlemen who are married to one another. I enjoy and celebrate their love. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few. The nation of Tuliyollal spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Oh no, I sped through the second one! We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Urianger at times, but is surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Koana and Wuklamot are vying for the throne. As Koana's entourage, does that mean you're resolved to defeat all of his opponents? Including us? We're sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Koana, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back, and I expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. They've got to be, like, a little bit nervous knowing that the Warrior of Light is on Wuklamot's side. I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel on water, then the others will be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. It's true that I can't stand boats. But I trust the route Erinville has chosen for us. Yeah, she love you. She love you. She appreciate you. She appreciate you, Erinville. This is me pinching his cheeks. Leave the handling of the Punuti to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, or as far from the front of the boat as possible. Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Erinville, just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. And I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Then Cryle will stand on guard with Arden. Look at her so tough! Look at her so tough! I'll keep Erinville company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphino. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. Then I shall endeavor to provide aid where it is needed. I can do that as well! That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. Okay, before we finish this whole cutscene, I will say one thing. I've read some comments, and again, I haven't spoiled myself, but I've read some comments in passing with folks saying that they feel like a lot of the dialogue is very unnecessary in Dawntrail, and that a lot of it is just, like, excessive. I mean, I would argue that any of us that have been playing this game since the beginning of the game probably could provide that feedback. Because it's not something that's new with Dawntrail at all, not even a little bit, not even a tiny bit. Like, it has been a consistent throughput of this game since the beginning. And a lot of that, I think, comes from the fact that, like, JRPGs generally as a tradition do have fairly dense dialogue. A lot of conversational stuff. I mean, a lot of it was not voiced, at least initially. And this doesn't just go for JRPGs. I mean, it goes for old CRPGs and stuff like that too, that there would just be a lot of dense written text to get through. But one thing that I think that 14 could cut back on in the interest of slightly faster storytelling that would perhaps address some of those discussions and things like that. And not to say that you need to rush the story or that you can't provide world building or that you can't provide, you know, detailed, nuanced conversation. But one thing I've noticed myself in recent years is that there's a lot of conversation dialogue text that's just spent on, and then I will do great, and I will also then go over fantastic, then I will stand on the boat, and then I will go to the, and I will be also on the boat. And then which just like, it feels very much like 14 being extremely thorough in how they want you to like grasp everybody's teamwork and discussion and communication. But I do think there are a lot of times where we just don't need that dialogue. Like, we don't need that. Like, you could literally just have at the end of this scene, you know, Aaron will say, oh, you know, it's likely that the animal will startle, so I'll need everybody to take up positions around the boat. That will be most helpful. And then Wuklamot could be like, that sounds great, then we'll do that. And then like the scene could just end. And then they would be on the boat and we'd see them with their positions and we'd understand that they probably had their reasoning. I think in this one instance, of course, Kryl being able to say, hey, I want to be a frontline combatant and prove that I can be, is an important nugget from this conversation. So like, of course, having that still tied in, I think, is nice. But again, as we look ahead to like 10 more years in the story, I think these are some things that they could look at to just have a little bit more action-oriented rather than kind of expositional. Not that expositional can't be fun, but you know, like, you don't always have to be so thorough. You can show through action or show through sequences a lot of the stuff that you don't need to establish in like a whole conversation between 3+ characters, right? That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. She's like, all right, let's do this. Whoo, no boat sickness, no boat sickness. Let the hunt begin. This guy. Wait, what? This is the dungeon? Oh, of course, it's the dungeon that we saw where you go on the water and... I thought it was gonna take longer to get here. I'm genuinely really excited. Okay. Let's talk to everybody. We'll take the smaller boat to board the big vessel with the Punuti. Koana decided the river route was too risky, but I wonder how the other claimants are planning to travel. As Koana said, once we're on the boat, there will be little room to fight and nowhere to run. We must be prepared for all manner of threats. This should be a good opportunity for you to see how far my training has progressed. I'm so proud of you, Kryl. You're doing so good. We can't stand here all day debating the dangers ahead. We have a contest to win. All right, let's get a party going. It's time. We have a party assembled. We've got Fab, we have Salesry, and we have Dr. Griswoldicus, who is here right now in the voice chat with me.
Hey there.
Ooh, hey there. How you doing?
Great, now that I'm here.
You know, I too am great. It's, you know, I haven't seen you in so long. We've barely seen each other at all since I started playing Dawntrail, and it's really nice just to get to, you know, spend at least some time together during the course of this expansion, you know?
I agree. It's felt like there's been a gulf between us.
But now there won't be. Now there will probably only be a river and some manatees between us, you know what I mean?
You mean some punutis?
Punutis?
Punuti?
Punuti?
Oh, my favorite. My favorite.
It's honestly just a really fun word to say. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest, I hated the word when I saw it, but like it's growing on me.
The more you say it, the better it gets, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, okay. With our brave adventuring squad assembled, we are going to queue in for the first dungeon of Dawntrail. And I was mentioning that, actually, a lot of the talk has been really positive about the dungeons in the expansion and the combat content, which is really exciting, Grizz. I'm really glad, because I think we both agreed, but let me know if you feel differently, that maybe Endwalker, it could use a little more spice in some of the content.
You know, I understand why they didn't go ham on the mechanics. It was mostly, you know, very story intensive. But maybe they heard some of the feedback from the previous expansion and were inclined to try a bit more, you know, to be more technically demanding, or at least more engaging with the user in this instance.
Yeah. Something that's just a little bit, I don't know, engages your brain more, right? Gets you a little bit more interested in some of the journey, some of the fights. Keeps you kind of on your toes a little bit. And I'm curious to see. I mean, I loved a lot of the mechanics that they did.
A test of your reflexes.
A test of your reflexes. Yeah, I love some of the mechanics that they did, especially with, sorry, I'm getting so distracted by how good the music is. Okay, sorry, I am really pumped because some of the content that we got at the end of Endwalker, things like the variant dungeons and, you know, the ultimate and things like that, I think really did showcase some creative, unique mechanics. So how they put that to use here as they've livened up some of the combat content, I am ready and excited to see. Ooh, also I love this, like the painting.
Yeah, already the textures
here
are phenomenal.
Ooh, look at everybody's portraits.
Oh my god.
Ronnie's always kills me. Okay. There is a boat like ours up ahead. Could it be Zoral Jar? Or, oh god, is it Bakul Jar Jar? Forget who else is on the river right now. We have company. So much for a tranquil boat ride. How is it, Grizz, being live in the voice acting action?
I'll be real, I forget every 30 seconds, so it's like I'm re-remembering, because I get distracted by something new, like these beautiful birds. I've been looking at the foliage to the left and right-hand side of the screen, then I saw there were enemies, and I was like, I should be DPSing. What's my rotation? Oh, I'm on recording. Oh, but the birds are still alive. I should keep burning them a bit more. And then I remember I'm on recording again, so don't fuck up, you know? But like also...
Yeah, if you make any mistakes, we have to start the whole recording from scratch. So I expect flawless gameplay. Like, everybody here knows that when I do content for these recordings, I am flawless, I am perfect, I am top tier, I never ever die.
Truly.
So yeah, there's a lot of pressure, and I hope you can live up to it.
Oh, 100%. I have big shoes to fill in this instance.
Grizz, the joke, I do a bad job. I do a bad job. It's not like when I raid, when I record, I also get distracted by everything, and oftentimes I die. So there's no pressure, actually, and you're doing great. Like, I wouldn't worry about it. I do really like that up ahead, Alice is literally defending Aaronville from a bird that's attacking him, which is really cute.
Listen, he needs to have the utmost concentration on directing this Punuti to their desired location.
Gotta keep that Punuti happy. Gotta keep it calm, peaceful.
Oh, I get it. Aaronville is the Puniti's emotional support, Vera.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, it's raining. We were just talking about the fact that a lot of people were saying that apparently they feel like there's a lot of rain in the zones, but honestly, Grizz and I feel like it's just been nighttime or foggy for a lot of the time that we've been exploring. But here's some rain for us.
And I mean, you could make the excuse of rain being regionally accurate to the climate, you know, what with the high humidity. But also, we do love brilliant blue skies and maybe even a saucy little thunderstorm or wind gale.
Saucy thunderstorm or rain gale. Yeah. We missed also, we had a little dialogue. That dialogue was, let's see. Okay, Aaronville says, that is Bakul Jaja ahead of us. Be ready for anything. Alice, I knew it! Bakul Jaja the Mighty, as he is labeled. Yes, come closer. We have something for you. A gift, courtesy of the blessed siblings. Alice says, he was waiting for us. And then very importantly, but Cool Jaja says, enjoy our present. I just like the gehehe. I think that's a good laugh.
I have to say, you really just like inhabit the role and make the characters come alive.
Oh, I try,
your voice acting. Like honestly, like I'm kind of like charmed by Bakul Jaja, the mighty now. Like I didn't have that kind of investment before this, but oh no, he's doing awful things to Puniti.
You leave our Punuti alone.
That's our Punuti.
That's our sweet Punuti. Okay, Bakul says, God, this is not going to plan. We'll just have to improvise. Aaronville, the harness. Alice, afraid of a fair fight. Bakul Jaja, the mystic. So his other head, I see they give them different names to delineate the heads. That's fun. Says, see you upriver if you make it that far. Aaronville, crippling our boat was a cowardly move. Alice, Aaronville, we're losing speed. Okay, we're coming up on the shore, so we'll see. Aaronville's gonna do some repairs. And it looks like Alice is going to try and stay to help. All right, that's basically. There's some nice little exchanges, and we're gonna try to clear the way ahead. Oh,
I gotta say, I really hate that we're gonna be fighting one.
I really love the Prime Punuti. Primed for death.
Oh no!
No, I know it is sad. Oh, rainbow! There's a gay rainbow. Look at that big gay rainbow.
Oh, look at that rock. It looks like a Punuti.
It does look like a Punuti! Oh my gosh! You're so right though! Honestly, I love this Punuti. This is a beautiful friend. Okay, so we've got some pizza slices.
Yeah, watch out for that Punuti press.
I'm feeling pretty pressed right now by this prime Punuti.
Aren't we all? Yeah,
okay, moving over here to the side. Got some more pizza slices. Oh, wow. It's a suction.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, it's like pulling in all of the stuff at the edges.
And then spewing it back out. That's charming.
Okay, and now the trees and stuff are going down. And we've got a, oh my god. Okay. All right, I see. Okay, gonna do the same. Yeah, no, that time it was a water attack. Honestly, I really like the kind of texture they got for the Punuti's skin and this sort of, like the moss and stuff growing on it, which
like light barnacles on its fin. Yeah. Tiny Punutis!
I don't want to kill their babies!
This is upsetting.
Okay. Oh, they did like a whole barrel roll kind of flop. Oh, prodigious Punuti.
Oh, that's one of my favorite words.
Prodigious?
Prodigious, yeah. Things of prodigious size.
It's good. It's a good word.
Yeah. It would be nice if we could, like, instead of, like, confirmed, like, killing them, like, just beating them until they're dissuaded.
I know.
In further combat, you know?
Firmly making them change their course of action.
Yeah, you know, defining the delineating line where it's no longer worth it to combat against these small threats. Small, numerous threats.
We've got another suction, probably throw everything out, run around kind of situation. All of the animations for how they like land or fall over, or those are all really good.
I agree.
I'm so sorry, Grizz. We're about to kill this Punuti.
I had my suspicions, so it's not like it's coming as like a dreadful shock to me.
Yeah.
But it is disappointing, I will say.
You know, maybe he'll just like swim off.
Yeah, like honestly, at like 0.5, that'll be it.
Yeah.
We'll lose aggro.
I think that's gonna be it.
He'll dive into the water and like breach beautifully with the backdrop of the rainbow, and he'll live on forevermore with the intention of making many more. Well, he's dead now.
And he did die.
Yeah,
And
that
he
is.
did die.
Well, that is prime punuri, so if we want to have snacks for later.
Yeah, everybody slice a little bit off,
Just a little bit.
Okay, let's look at these boots. Have we seen these before? Are these new?
Let me take
There's a little
look.
butterfly.
Oh, they kind of look new to me. Well, the only thing they could maybe be like is like the Amalja dungeon that was supposedly. I'd actually no, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think
there's
so.
a couple things we have that kind of look like that, but I don't know if this is a reused one. We'll see. Maybe we'll be able to tell more as we see, like, the other stuff that's gonna drop. But
oh, look at those flowers! Good
the
tropical
jungle.
vibes.
Oh, this is so good.
Oh, I can only imagine how humid it is and how all our clothes would be sticking to our bodies and like,
Ah, yes. Thank you for the immersive experience.
yeah, and like smells are so much stronger when it's humid out.
Oh,
like,
for
rotting
sure.
Goat is much faster. It's just a lot.
A big anteater.
It's a widowmaker,
Oh,
actually.
well, dang. Wow, this looks a little bit different than Overwatch's Widowmaker. They really, instead of putting all that length into the legs, they went straight for the arms.
Oh yeah, and the tongue. If it's
And the
if
tongue.
the design is to be believed.
I love the like visual journey so far, from the actual like waterway to that little kind of like water, what's the word, like floodplains kind of looking area to like going into the caves. And it also feels like it's a nice extension of what we've already seen in the map in the area, where, you know, you actually like travel through those same types of landscapes. That's neat.
Upstick.
An upstick
Look.
in our dungeon?
What? It's not an aether current. It's not like a geyser. It's a literal ladder. Can you believe this? I'm in awe.
This is what the graphical update was for. You know what I mean? This is what it was for.
Animated going up.
And we have an animated ladder climb.
Oh, thank goodness.
This is amazing.
I've waited 7 years for this.
I should also explain to everybody that, and you can all use this now with abandon, if you so desire. Grizz and I call ladders upsticks. I can't exactly tell you how it started, but it was a joke in Elden Ring while we were co-oping it, and now they are upsticks forever. So I hope you all enjoyed your climb up the stick.
Yeah, on the upstick.
On the upstick. Okay, as we came in here, Oriange said, "What strange happenstance? Hath some misfortune befallen thy vessel?" Thancred says, "Apologies, friend. It seems you'll be taking the long way around." What?
Oh,
What? Wait, they're like
interesting.
mimics! They're mimics!
Wow, I like how it's Mimi Clot.
Ah!
Kind of like Bomba Clot.
They mimicked Soul!
It's me!
Is it Soul? That's so funny!
I love my bow, my little bow there. Yeah, no, they mimicked all of us.
That's adorable.
Yeah, you look, I gotta say, you look quite good as a mimic.
Oh, thank you so much. Am I in there?
Yeah, you are. You're in red. Oh, well, you're dead now, but like, you really look great when you were not dead.
I was barely alive! I was just born!
You know, these things happen. It's a circle of life. Honestly, Sail's getting some really good screen time with their massive
I mean,
mimic.
yeah. Love it.
Chilling
More
up.
reasons to make a Rugadin or a Hrothgar up in here. Get the biggest mimics.
Yeah, no, it's huge. Huge.
That's what she thought.
Okay, I'm gonna go up this upstick now, pardon me.
This whole like area is so beautiful. There's a lot of details. The lighting and stuff is so cool. I
No,
love this like the wooden structures through here. That's neat too.
Oh yeah, the kind of remnants of what seems to be like civilization making water wheels and the like. Yeah, honestly, during floods and stuff, water very well could have come through here.
It's true. Oh, and you know what? Some of the lights and the stuff at the bottom of these upsticks, they mentioned that we're like heading towards and are going to go past the moblins, right? And it looks like some of this is also like moblin technology. It's one of these guys.
His name's Drowsie.
Oh, I love him.
This is his grotto. He lives here. here.
I'm so sorry. How did you say that one word?
Guys. Okay, well, this is the second boss of the dungeon. Let's get going now. It's Urianger.
He's in
ready check. Time to go.
his grotto?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Grotto.
That's what I said.
I give you such a big hug. Okay,
baby boy.
Urianger says. Oh no, that's the stuff that we already had.
Yeah,
maybe he said something that I didn't.
You know?
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm so ready, but I really don't want to hurt this boy. He has clothes and everything.
I gotta say that the horns, the ears, the fluffiness is really... Because, like, when you think of the regular Eorzean Goopway, you just think of, like, a naked gray testicle. In comparison to what this cute, wonderful creature has to offer. Even the tail. He has a tail. Goopway don't have tails.
Okay, all right.
You're very quiet.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, you're right. I'm so sorry. Here, let me speak up for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was temporarily speechless to your just vibrant and colorful description of Gooboo's. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was trying to make it like a really solid delivery to better.
Yeah. No, that was really good. That was really good.
You know, the likeness in comparison.
I got hit.
Wow. What?
Drowsie's dance invigorates the roots. Oh, they're huge now. Oh
yeah,
boy.
Their AoEs are gonna be thick.
Are they gonna rotate because he's like he's wiggling? Okay.
I was trying really hard not to moan during the last fight. But sometimes it just slips out of me.
Hey everyone, I hope you're enjoying this particularly extra spicy dungeon run. Yeah, a few basic things about when you have Grizz on comms in content.
Yes.
We'll just do like a little user manual for everybody here. Up 6 mean ladders, yes. Moaning is normal, don't worry about it. Just what Grizz does. It's part of the beautiful audioscape that is Grizz's vocalization.
It's usually most consistently when I'm receiving damage or sending out an AoE heal, but I am playing DPS, so it will always be in the situation of me, taking it. I mean, getting hit.
Oh my god!
I am so sorry. I usually don't see the light of day and frequently engage in memery, and that's it. To the point where it's it affects the way I normally talk to people. Like, I can't speak to my family the way I used to.
I love this. I love this. You know what? This is great. You know, we're all just embracing our true natures here as we murder wildlife and
potentially endangered species.
Potentially endangered species. No, I love this.
Further threatened by global warming.
See, we're recording this, everybody can watch the playthrough, see my reactions, and then this is, my bonus entertainment while recording the run-through. This is just me. I was like, yeah, Grizz, be on comms for the dungeon. Everybody's heard you talk so smart and good about art stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Now, get in these dungeons and moan loudly for everybody so they really see the true duality of Grizz.
Yeah, no, this is me, without, Grizz after hours.
Grizz, it's, okay, alright, you know what? It is 5:38 p.m., so I can't say that it's the middle of the afternoon.
It's true. It's true. These are after my active working hours, usually.
I am so sorry. I love you so much, Drowsie. You're the cutest good boy. Oh, his eyes look so lifeless and dead with the new graphical update.
Oh.
I'm sad. I'm sad. I loved him and his grotto. Oh.
It's not his grotto anymore. That's prime real estate, Free real estate. Yeah, no, the prime real estate was back with the prime Punuti. It's true, the prime Punuti. And then we have free real estate. I wonder what kind of real estate we'll find moving forward.
Let's look at this gear. Let's see if this... I think this is unique. Now, it kind of looks a little bit like some of the... there were these, sky druidy sets from Heavensward. You know what I'm talking about? There's like that one where they had the like leather loincloth, and so there was a little bit of that, and we've seen stuff a little like this, but I actually do think that this is new. It looks new to me. I like the kind of bandage effect. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll learn that, but I think this is a custom. Oh, the earring's actually really good. That's not usual. I don't normally go that excited for the accessories, but sure, I'll start greeting some of this. Up stick, up stick, up stick. The music is a party, and I do love it.
Look at this view.
Oh, whoa. Wow. There's the rainbow again! Look at everybody! This is so pretty!
See, this is what happens when they cram several different climate states into a singular dungeon. You know, being able to see, rather than like suffering with one weather state, you get to see all of them. And that kind of just like the duality of like rainy skies to bright blue ones is really visually striking.
You know what? You're right. I actually I agree with you. I think that kind of giving you that like tour through the weather like conditions here also gives you this sense of like an emerging journey, and I think that's a really beautiful detail. Good job, Grizz!
Oh, you know, I flip my hair.
Well done, good observation. Oh, I always like these funky little guys. I think they're a good time.
Well, I think they're horrifying.
Yeah,
I disagree.
You didn't realize that I am actually a creature that unfurls from a bowl that's kept underneath my recording desk?
Oh, I see. Okay.
I thought you would have known this by now.
You know,
I'm so sorry.
honestly, maybe I just wasn't like fully like aware, but like I had suspicions, but never really, because like I wanted to be polite.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
wanna, like stare over long.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, maybe a lot of the YouTube viewers, as well as they watch this, will be surprised to learn that. But yeah, I actually am just like a weird little guy, and I like unfurl from a pot.
Yeah, no, like every start of the video, like your editor cuts it out, but you actually like emerge from the bottom of the screen.
And it is horrifying. Yeah, so that's why Synth cuts it out, because it really was so disturbing and so distressing.
Yeah, no, they want to help your numbers, so they're like, this can't happen. They can't know.
They can't know this horrible secret. Yeah. You know, honestly, it's been hard living like this my whole life.
I can only imagine, and I'm here for you. We're all here for you. We love you, we appreciate you, and welcome to Dawntrail, where even rooks get representation.
Yeah, thank you so much. Wow, the jungle is so pretty. On a totally different note, definitely not meant to distract from the horrifying things I've revealed about myself. The forest here is so gorgeous. I love the like pink hues they're bringing in with all like the foliage and the trees in this section.
And the various flowers. But remember, folks, very colorful means death.
It does. More colorful equals probably more poisonous. Oh, the like ancient carvings up here. Cool. This is so cool. It's so pretty.
It's gorgeous. Like the separate trees with different leaf colors is always a really good visual pull for me, because I would know about trees. I'm surrounded by them most of the year.
You do have the benefit of living in rural New York. What, upstate New York? Would you
People are like,
it?
what? Rural New York? What is that?
That exists? You mean the city, right? Like the outskirts of the city?
Yeah, no, the city's maybe like 10% of the entirety of New York State, and the rest is trees.
That doesn't seem right. Are you sure that there's more than just the city?
You know what? Maybe I'm not infallible. I could be wrong. I practiced that one.
I'm so proud of you. You can't see, but on the recording, I made such a face. Really well done on saying the word infallible the first time.
For context, I have struggled to say infallible for years of my life. I would often say infallible, you know, just to kind of spice it up unintentionally. And today was the very first day I, without stuttering, said infallible.
here on this recording for YouTube, and I am like so deeply proud of you, and I have no doubt that everybody on YouTube as well, even if they're just meeting you for the first time in this playthrough, is also so proud of you. Also, everybody, I promise, I swear, I tease Grace with love, and they give as good as they get. So before anybody is like, wow, Rook is so mean to Grizz, just bullying Grizz on them, how they pronounce things.
No, this has gotten to this point for a reason. I'll have you know, I've been absolutely brutal to Arden off screen. Yeah. So don't feel sorry for me. It's earned.
I give you a big hug. I do love you though, and you're perfect and flawless.
Thank you. Likewise, you are a multifaceted diamond.
What's the boss gonna be? Oh, it's a bug. Oh,
it's Scyther.
Oh, that's like what we saw for a moment, and that's why there were all those dead creature carcasses leading up to this.
It's so hungry. Look at that doggo.
Oh. So sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your dinner.
Yeah,
our bad.
Finding that in your bathroom in the morning. Damn.
I really don't want to, Grizz. I really don't want to. I had a horrifying enough experience recently when I got out of the shower butt naked and vulnerable, and there was a moth like this big on the floor, and I thought it was like a massive cockroach at first, but it wasn't. It was just a huge moth. But honestly, I could have died. So I'm having bad flashbacks right now.
I mean, on that note, check out these ruins. Like, they could have been an amphitheater at any point.
That's
like,
true.
Some area of importance.
It's interesting, yeah, they're positioned here above the fall. So I wonder if this was like an area of like ritualistic significance, or if it was just like a gathering place, or yeah, interesting here. Yeah, I would it is a lot. Maybe would we think that these would be ruins of Yakui? Like, of that civilization or that era?
It's true, because they used to have dominion over the majority of Tyrol, if I remember correctly, and so it's very likely that they had structures all across Tyrol as well. They weren't just localized to the mountains.
I wonder. They're not, like, so big that I would think that they were, like, for massive giants, but, I mean, it could also just be some of the, like, ancient peoples, you know? All right, let's see. He's calling in some other... Oh, wait, they're attacking. They're helping.
Yeah. Back in the path to the arena, the first glimpse we got of Apollyon was him, or her, or them, attacking these guys and eating them. So we stumbled upon some of those dead bodies. Oh, okay.
Beating on the beast has strengthened Apollyon's wing beat, so we're going to take more damage, is what I'm getting.
All right, well, I'm going to throw out a tactician.
Whoa.
Oh, I see.
I wonder if the name Ihuykatumu, if that's like the name of this pathway, or if that's referring to like these ruins here.
I would be more inclined to assume it's the name of the ruins.
Let me see, I'm looking through. Oh, okay, they go in patterns,
Oops.
I don't know. Apparently on the map, this is noted as a place called Breath Catch, which is really cool.
Thank you.
And we moved through a couple regions. Oh, I think it's the river. I think Ihuykatumu is the river, because it says downriver Ihuykatumu, mid-river Ihuykatumu.
Oh, so. I see. Good eye.
Oh, maybe it's when he eats the different creatures, he does different attacks.
Right. So
like,
I
based
suppose
off of that.
corals give him wing power, worms give him scythe power.
Also, what do you think about the boss music, this expansion?
Much like you, I just, in general, like, open world fight music has been incredible. Boss music, I'm into it. I gotta say, the music in this expansion has to be one of my favorites, accepting the very clear confusion that a lot of people have had over Tyrol's, what was it? The main city music being jazz?
Yeah. Oh! Oh no, I got clipped by the overlap! Oh. It's okay, he's almost dead,
Yes.
Oh, Sails should be able to do a res as well.
Mm-hmm. Listen, commentary's hard.
It is. You're doing great though. No, I mean, I agree. There was a lot of confusion about that jazz. And I've talked about it a little bit on I think the recording, but also on stream, with like the fact that like jazz, bossa nova, like there is a lot of music that has come out of like Latin or South America that like has a strong influence rooted in jazz. But I agree in that it wasn't what I was expecting. And I keep going back and forth on the Tuliyollal music myself as well, where I'm just like, I think I like this. And then the next time I'm like, I might have liked something else more. And then like the next time I'm like, well, no, I think I like it. And then I feel like I find myself bouncing back and forth on it a lot. I like it just as standalone pieces. It's mostly just like whether or not I find it quite as nice as like a, oh boy, okay. Hold on.
Oh.
Oof! Okay, this is totally fine. Everything is fine. It's not a problem. We're all great. We're gonna just get some reses.
Solo the boss.
I know I could just focus the DPS, but I always like resing people if I can. It feels sad if you're not there for the end of a fight, you know? Like, I always feel kind of sad about it.
No, honestly, I've been that guy who's been dead on the ground during the only one, you know?
We leveled up!
Feels bad, man.
Or at least I leveled up.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh my goodness.
I already immediately regret everything. I did it because you did it. I was like, it's always so funny when Grace does it, and then I was immediately like, I feel embarrassed by myself.
Oh no, honestly, you did great. I loved the sound. I was really immersed. It was a fantastic experience. Let's see what these NPCs have to say.
All right. Anybody you got some words? You got some words? That's the biggest bug I've ever seen. Alphina's just like, I'm cool.
Yeah, he's speechless. He's much like you coming out of the bathroom naked and defenseless. He has trouble processing what just happened.
I hope Alice and Erinville are all right.
I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah, they're probably fine. I mean, like, it'd be a real bummer if they died off screen. Wouldn't feel good, so. Ooh, what's this, Marauder's arm? It's Muklamot's axe!
Oh, wow, I didn't even notice.
Ah, that's cool. River's Breath Labris. How cool. I would pass on it. You main warrior.
I do main warrior.
Did you get it? Yay!
I did, yeah.
Excellent. Beautiful team. Thank you
right.
all so much. We did so good.
Thank you.
Even with a bit of a spicy moment.
Yes, honestly, brave and stalwart leader.
Also, everybody's character's looking so good in their Dawntrail glam. Which, by the way, if any of you, whenever you watch this video, if you want to share your Dawntrail glams, by all means, please do on our Discord. I always link it. You can find it on my Twitch stream links too. But please, would love to see. I've loved seeing everybody's like visual journey from the start to the end, with the exception of being very careful about spoilers. So I've just been like, people have been really good in at least most of the stuff that I've been on for like not just posting like a blatant spoiler picture of them in their gear or something. Okay, can you go up on this?
Can you?
No, of course not. Not usually. Okay, I'm gonna step out of the dungeon now.
All right, the cutscene's probably gonna start right after.
You think so?
Maybe.
In Final Fantasy XIV?
I'm gonna go to the Shadow Realm.
I'll miss you so much. Have fun in your grotto.
Listen, okay, well, I will, thank you.
Thanks for running with me.
Thank you for having me. Happy Dawntrailing.
Let's leave that duty. I hope you all enjoyed some Grace time. I enjoyed Grace time very much, and Fab time, and Sales time. Thank you all for running with us in this dungeon. It Sweet. I thought it was really good. That some of the mechanics were fun. I like that they're using these new like visual indicators to tell you that like something dynamic or action-packed is happening. I think that's really cool. Also, this whole area is gorgeous. Look at the like reflection of the leaves in the water. That's amazing.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
The boat's gonna come up here. They fixed it. They got it. Our Punuti is coming. This is our prime Punuti.
Hey!
Even when we killed the other one.
Everyone all right?
Also, I'm just saying, I can see why so many people have just been actively thirsting about Aaronville. Like, I've been kind of low-key thirsting. Like, I definitely thirst for Aaronville, but, you know, maybe not as aggressively as some of you all have witnessed me thirst for other characters. But, like, do I collect a bunch of different fan art that I see of people slashing their character with him? 100%. Absolutely. Oh gosh, it's going fast. Those caverns you traversed were dug by the Yokui in search for their gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout this region. So they were Yokui ruins! While I appreciate the While I appreciate the lesson, a wise guide, are we almost there? Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you need only look ahead. Like, he's a beautiful man, you know what I mean? Oh, and this is beautiful nature! Holy cow, these falls really are something else. Thank you, graphical update. The falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now. And you can really see how they earn that, like, rainbow name up here. Yes, amazing! Now let me off! Oh, Wook. Oh, Wook Lamat. I guess technically Lamat would be, like, Lamati or Lamat would be a more accurate way to abbreviate her name. No. No more boats. It had to be rough riding in those waters, too. Are you? Oh, you're not all right. I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. There is a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who have ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Wiklamat? We can rest along the way, too. Damn it all. A promise is meant to lead from the front, not mule and moan like a sick kitten. You have to do very limited boat travel. You're okay. We all have our weaknesses. We all do. Wook Lamont. She's just getting up. Ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. You know, it's a little bit different because in Final Fantasy IX, Zidane is like trying to, well, okay, you know what? Actually, I think it's very similar because in 9, Zidane is very much trying to play the role of the gallant hero. Like, in his case, the kind of ladies' man, wooing people, chivalrous, gallant, debonair kind of hero that he has seen so much in plays, that he has acted in those plays, that he lives in the life that's kind of romanticized of being a thief and all this other stuff. But really, inside, he doesn't know how to reconcile his own feelings. He doesn't know how to be honest about them. He doesn't know how to be anything other than the veneer that has kind of, that he wants to be, that he inspires to be, and that he thinks he has to just kind of pretend to be, rather than let anybody see that underneath that he might be floundering for his place, his purpose, or he might not be as smooth as he lets on, or he might just be like a kid, because he kind of is like when it starts, you know? And I feel like Wukalamat's journey is very similar to him, because even throughout 9, as we played it for the first time on Twitch, and again, if you missed it, you can go watch those VODs over there if you're curious. Time and time again throughout the story, we like get a peek, a little bit of him having feelings, or like having an emotion, or grappling with loss or grief, or the things that are going on around with the people around him that he wants to like help, but he doesn't always know how to help to the best of his ability. Like, and then he shies away from it, or he refuses, or he doesn't confront that. And I think it makes it all the more impactful when much later on in 9's story, he has a moment where he kind of pushes that to the extreme and realizes that actually all the people around him that he has offered himself to help, to be a hero to, you know, try to fulfill this role, have been affected because of who he is, not because of the role he plays, but because of the person that he really is. And that they want to help him now in turn be able to be more honest and vulnerable and open, and to embrace his weakness and realize that that can be our greatest strength, even if it doesn't feel like it. And so I really do feel like they paralleled a lot of Wukalamat's journey with that, although there are some additional elements with her feeling like she's not as good as others and things like that. But I really like that. I like that. Very well, but if I might say one thing, just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. Yeah. But Kryle, Will you let us have a dialogue? Yay, we get a dialogue! Everyone's allowed to be weak sometimes. You as well, Arden? Hell yeah! Hell yes! I've always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. It's not your problem alone, it's our problem together. And that way it doesn't seem so scary. All alone, you know? Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. This is so sweet. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Yeah, even Stinky Boy Aaronville, he wants to hear. Little grumpy man.